Okay. Turn me up a little bit.
Hey, what's happening now, everybody? In YouTube today, I'm gonna be making a mop sauce. I got this mop sauce from my buddy Thiron over there at T BBQ. I went down to Iowa just a little bit ago, probably about a month ago now, and I made this mop sauce, and we mopped the ribs and we mopped the pork butts with this thing, and it's a really good mop sauce. I called him and I asked him if I had his blessings to make this sauce with a mop sauce. He said yeah. So I'm gonna show you the mop sauce right here. Let's look at the players in the game. First, we want to start out with some manteca, basically lard. We're going to use about this is a 1 pound bar, so we're going to use about a half a pound of lard. So let's get this out and put this inside of it. Now he said you could use vegetable oil, or you could use butter, or you could use whatever, but he said lard makes it come out best. So we're gonna take probably about half of that, and we're going inside the pot. Now some of the next players in the game, we got our onions. I used a white sweet onion. I think he used a yellow onion. This is 1 bell pepper, and this is 1 jalapeno that has been chopped up. As per the recipe, he said you don't have to rough chop, man, you don't have to finely dice anything, but I just cut them in smaller pieces because I wanted them to render down more. So let me get my induction top on, and then I'm gonna go ahead and start putting the veggies in here. Okay, hope you guys can see that. Go ahead and melt this down. Let this get nice and hot. And he said lard gives it the best flavor. I'm gonna use these on some ribs that I'm doing in the morning. And we're gonna go ahead and make it do what it do. On this induction cooktop, I got mine on 6, so it's running probably about at about 320. We'll bump it up a little bit, so we're gonna get about 350 degrees. That's just right now until I can get everything to marry together. Well, while we're waiting for this to melt, let me talk about the seasonings that I'm going to use. Now, Thiron said there's no exact science into the seasoning, but I'm an OCD type fella, so I'm gonna make mine with exact measurements, and everything is in a teaspoon measurement. It's got a teaspoon of red pepper flakes, a teaspoon of crushed coarse ground black pepper. We got kosher salt. We got granulated garlic. I got a teaspoon of cumin. I got a teaspoon of paprika for color. And I got another teaspoon of seasoning, all seasoning. Now, once everything gets in, I'm gonna put my seasoning once everything renders down. So let's go in with the onions first. There you go. You hear that sizzle? The onions are rendering down. And this was, I used a whole white onion for this. We'll go ahead and stir this up, render it down. You want to make sure you get everything rendered, because you want to extract all the flavors out of these veggies into this oil. I almost forgot. And also, we're going to be putting apple cider vinegar in this thing. When I saw this mop sauce and I saw he was doing it, it made me reminisce of the not really a mopping sauce, but a finishing sauce that we use in North Carolina. The base is a vinegar-based barbecue sauce that we typically go on with whole hog. Onion starting to get down translucent. And he said that Byron said this recipe is from his great grandfather, which was named John L. Solomon. He said they used to always put this on their meat, and I'm definitely going to put it on these ribs tomorrow. I'll go ahead and go in with the bell peppers. And this is one bell pepper, chopped, just a rough cut. All I needed was the celery, and I had the Holy Trinity in this thing. Smelling pretty good, I must say. Onions are getting real soft. Bell peppers are cooking down. We're going with the jalapenos now. Now he just basically cut his jalapenos and left the seeds in. I really don't like a lot of heat, so that's why I diced mine up and I took the seeds out. But if you like yours with a little more heat, go ahead and leave those seeds in. Me myself, I'm not a big heat person. Once I put the seasoning in and put the vinegar in, then I'm gonna back this down and I'm gonna let it just simmer so everything can marry together. Once again, I'm going on with a teaspoon of red chili, crushed black, kosher salt, cumin, seasoning salt. Now you can be careful of your salt content. I only put 1 tablespoon here and 1 tablespoon there because both of these have salt in them. But as Byron said, that the vinegar will offset that. And I got granulated garlic and I got paprika for color. I'm going in with all those right now. And now we change the game. Get this all in here. Marinating up. Now he went in with cayenne pepper as well. Me, like I said, I don't really care for heat too much. So I'm not gonna go in with cayenne pepper. But like I said, you can make this your own. I back the heat down a little bit so my seasoning don't burn. Probably about 4 cups of apple cider vinegar. One, 2, 3, 4. I like the color. And once everything comes up to a simmer and marry, I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna strain it. And I'm gonna just have the juice. And I'm gonna use this to mop my ribs. Let's taste it, see how it tastes. I know they get better once it marinates, but let's just taste it. Oh yeah. That's gonna be a good mop sauce right there. But what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna add a little bit of water because that vinegar is pretty tart. So let me add a little water. Add a little water to it. Crank my heat up a little bit more. And there you go, you got your mop sauce. Yes, Lord. We'll bring you guys back once you start simmering a little bit. All right, we got these to a slow boil. As you can see, all the vegetables are nice and soft. It smells delicious. It got the whole house smelling up. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna let this probably go about another 10 minutes. Let everything marry together. And then I'm ready to go for the ribs. I tried this sauce when I was down there in Iowa, and man, it really brings your meat alive and it puts a terrific color on your ribs. All right, there you got it. The T mop sauce given to by his granddaddy, John L. Solomon. All right, this has been the Meat Star. Find you some meat and smoke it.
Okay. Turn me up a little bit.